Gentlemen, we have the privilege of hearing from Mr. Ivan Leon on how to train your dog. Let's give it up for Mr. Ivan.
Okay, how to train your dog not to get a hot dirty. Human beings are intelligent animals. So they say, then I believe if animals are trained to be intelligent, they will be. Therefore, if you want to train your dog to not to get the house dirty, it won't. I have a dog named Loki, and Loki doesn't get the house dirty because I teach to him not to do that. I was reading in my research about my topic, and I discovered that like I train my dog, so do other people. Reading from one of the suggestions from articles on this topic on the internet, a lady wrote, "It was definitely worth the time and effort to be educated about what to do, to be attentive and highly restrictive when you first get your dog, whether it's a puppy or an adult. Use your dog's crate. Keep your dog restricted to one safe area of the house until you know they are clean." That is exactly what I did with my dog. When he's coming the first days to my house, I took care with him. And I spent all of my time to introducing him to a particular part of the house where the dog house is located. The technique I use is to spread some newspaper in a closed area, and I put him in this area. To showing him he needs to make his necessities on this area. And we constantly make change the newspapers. I continue with this technique because he learned with time that the newspaper on the floor was meant for his necessities. There is my dog. And I show it to him to make his necessities on the newspaper. So I continue with this technique because he learned with time that the newspaper on the floor was meant for his necessities. The technique I use is when he makes his necessities on the corners of the house, I always make a roll of newspaper and I scare him with a club, but I didn't hit him. And on the other hand, when he makes his necessities on the newspaper, like that, I give to him a dog cookie. Okay, the last technique I use is when he learned to use the newspaper, I took the newspaper out in my garden and I put all of the newspaper in the garden and showing to him the location of the newspaper, and so he can go to make pee or poo outside. Okay, some of the ways to keep your dog from getting the house dirty is to train him or her to be outside. And I have some tips to show you. The first step to train your dog to be outside is to try to learn his or her bedtimes. To do this, try to figure out when your dog goes to the bathroom the most, such as does your dog like to go to the bathroom as soon as he gets up or after he eats, things like that. It's recommended when your dog finishes to eat, take away the food plate and showing him again the newspaper or the garden, he can make his necessities, like the pictures. Okay, after you have learned his or her bedtimes, take the puppy outside around those times once, and if he goes to the bathroom, praise him with treats or with love. If he doesn't go to the bathroom, no praise or treat shall be provided. Let him stay out for a little while you watch him so he has time to make his spot. Always we need to have lots of dogs. Once your dog has learned that he only gets treats when he goes outside and will be punished for going inside, he will start to go outside. Very lucky when he is. In conclusion, like I said in my opening statement, I didn't learn to use the bathroom by instinct, and I don't think only one here did either. So like men are animals. Therefore, if a dog is trained not to get the house dirty, like we were trained, it won't.
Finished.